Well, it's been a crazy 2 weeks of sneaker collecting and sneaker acquiring. So I'm going to unbox some stuff for you guys. And that's pretty much it. I really don't even know where to begin. First things first, I don't even really remember what these are. I think this is well, we'll see. We should know by the time we open the box exactly what it's going to be. So, okay, am I in frame here? All right, cool. So I'll do that. Just put that up there so I don't cut myself. These feel light. All right, so I'll just stack them up right there. And what we'll do here is see which one these are. Oh yeah. Oh, I didn't know it was green on the side like that. That's cool. I thought it was all gray. And it's two-tone. I didn't know it was two-tone. Okay. Let's see. These are the React X Rejuvenates. Yeah, that's so cool. I did not realize. So it's gray and got some black. Oh, if you can see that. And the green swoosh, and then it's just blank on the inside. I did not realize it was green on the outside when I clicked on these. That's crazy. Okay, yeah, these are cool. So, pretty much you've probably seen these by now. Oh, they got a little swoosh on the heel part. And these things are incredibly soft. So they're a lot like a Croc, or I guess a Yeezy foam runner. But they have an outsole, so that that'll help with the wear and tear of these, because they'll operate more like a sneaker because of that. But yeah, these are really cool. I thought, okay, because I know there's a second pair here somewhere. So these are like a grayish and black with the lime green swoosh. Okay, that's really cool. I didn't know that they were lime green. I'm kind of curious now. Are the other ones going to be what the other ones are going to look like? So that's. I'm just going to put these over here. All right, so this one I'll need to actually manually open. Where did this come from? What is this? Okay, so this one. I've kind of forgotten what it was. Some of these I know, like I know some of what I ordered, and then I've kind of forgotten some of what I've ordered and has come in, because some of this has been sitting here for a week or so, and I just kind of forgot. So, oh, nice. I was kind of worried about these. So. The Nigels here, right? By now you probably have seen these. See, they put a weird sticker on the bottom of these. Why do they do that? Is it because you get this from Goat? Man, that exterior is so cool though. That's what I'm trying to figure out, if this is, makes me wonder, I can't help but wonder if these are legit when you buy them resale. That is really cool though, how it, oh yeah, and I guess because they had to authenticate them, I don't get the full, so here's the Goat stuff. So they took them out of the bag, didn't even bother to, so I don't get the full unboxing experience, unfortunately, but I guess that's the price you pay. Okay, these strike me as being very real because of how the leather feels in the toe. The airbag looks right. Mini swoosh looks right. The Bike Air logo looks right. Bummer. I kind of wanted that unboxing experience, but oh well. I guess that's part of it. I can't believe they wouldn't even do you a solid and just put it back so that you could have it. So, I will say at this point I'm done with GOAT. Like I haven't really been happy with the last little bit that they've done. So that kind of pisses me off that they wouldn't just put it back. Because, I mean, it's like, especially for what you have to pay to get stuff on resale sometimes. It's ridiculous. These are the other laces, so I imagine that these are the white laces. Even though everyone tells me that they're bleeding. So I'm probably not. I kind of like the red. I mean, yeah, it would pop with the white. But I kind of just like it all being monochrome the way it is. Yeah, not happy about the unboxing experience. That kind of sucks. Let's see, we'll do the snap test like they say. Okay, it popped. I don't know, I feel like, they feel good. Like, they feel like they're right, so. Everything looks to be as official. So, I don't know. And you definitely get, like, the translucent. Let's see, did they get that part? Because I feel like if that's not there, you're probably... Yeah, the Jordan Biking Company. I don't know. Everything looks stitched right, but... By now you've seen these, so I'm sure. And if you haven't, here's what they look like. So I'm just trying to kind of gauge how they... Okay, it's supposed to... it's snapping back like it should. They say this is one way to test them. So that seems to be correct and all. The suede seems to work. This looks rough. The swooshes look right. The little mini swooshes. I've seen some comparisons of fakes already, and the mini swooshes can be a little wonky. The Bike Air logo can be somewhat smaller, so little widow's peaks even look different on some of the fakes that they've shown. So yeah, man, great feeling shoe though. It's almost like, and you do kind of have that translucent right around kind of this edge here. It almost like glows a little bit when the light hits it a certain way. Man, these things are clean though. Damn, these look really good. It's like, I didn't think anything could beat the Bread Reimagines for me, but these feel really good. I like that suede and just the way they look. That stitch kind of bums. I hate when the stitch is weird like that, but when they kind of double up in a spot, it makes me question. But then again, QC standards, I would say, have immensely dropped over the years. I get so many pairs where, like, what's this? This looks like that just something stuck to it. I don't know. Not happy about the fact that they wouldn't put it back in the bags and let me have the experience, That just means the person that checked it got the experience and I didn't get it. So that bums me out. That I don't like. But the shoe is great. It looks really awesome. You got I don't know if you can see in there. It's kind of... Anyway, let me turn some more light on. So... Yeah, well, I'm not going to get too hung up on these. It bums me out that it happened that way. I'm going to... got to make a video on these anyways about how to do it, like how to style, the on-foot thing. So I'm going to put these up here for now. There we go. Display. Okay. So let's put this back. GOAT. To hell with GOAT. taking my Ubi experience away from me like that. That's kind of, I don't like that. That makes me upset. So let's see what we got. And this is another thing that's kind of upsetting me about getting deliveries. It's like, I don't know if this is, if it's just the carrier themselves. Because see, these come from like a special goat group carrier. You know, it's like some, I don't know what that fully means. I just know that there's like some, it says, I guess they have a network of people that deliver the shoes specifically. But look at that. Like, why is it punched in like that? I don't know. Maybe it happened in transit. Sometimes I can't help but think, because I've had stuff where it's like open at the top and you can tell, or what it looks like is someone pried it open to see which were in there. Because obviously these carriers know, the ones who are savvy enough to know what they're looking for. They know what they know what a Nike sneaker box, or pretty much a StockX or a Goat or whatever sneaker box looks like. So it's like, are they looking for this stuff to see if it's worth stealing? You know, I don't know. But I'm glad that the Nigels made it intact. This is, yes, this is the Unions. So, again, I opened it from the bottom. Oh, okay. For a second there, I thought the lid was missing. Oh, that's gorgeous. I like that. Wow, what a good-looking box. What a good-looking box. I just got to enjoy this for a second. Oh, and it's a lid, not a top. Oh, that's cool. I didn't realize that. That's really cool. So, there you go. Look at that. That is super cool. I'll give you the full experience here. Check out the box, man. Little Jordan 2 there on the side. And there's that. So, yeah. Anyway, got the glossy Jumpman in the middle. Man, that is such a cool looking box, man. Okay. Goat again. Okay, I forgot. I didn't realize I got these through Goat. Okay. Damn. I'm doing Goat a solid. Whew. Man. Look at that. Here, you want the in the box, right? How do you unbox stuff? I don't know. I don't normally video myself unboxing stuff, so I'm not a pro. What is this? Okay. Man, this has some weird stuff like stuck to it. It's like a fuzzy. Sorry, this stuff bothers me. All right. So, leave that right there. There is how they do the, got the exposed foam. It's so weird though. It's like an exposed foam tongue. I don't even know if I have. I'm trying to think if I have anything else with exposed foam. I feel like I do. I just can't remember what it is. So they put the 3 laces in there, just I guess for the display. So all that looks right. Everything else looks right on it. They just kind of wad the laces all up in there. I'm thinking I'm actually gonna do the yellow laces, because I don't know how. Then again, I'm not 100% certain on that. But man, that tongue looks just. Is it supposed to look that way on the top? I guess they just rough it up like that. I don't know. I guess I'll have to kind of see some other pairs of these. Again, makes you wonder because it comes from Goat. I think the Nigels, I think when I was looking on there, they were coming from Hong Kong. So that really kind of freaked me out when I saw that. It's like Hong Kong. Can't help but feel a little skeptical about that. So anyway, but these look really good. I love that the shadow, how it blends with the Chicago bottom like that. That is just. All the leather feels good and tumbly. And the toe box is good. Man, it's just a good looking shoe. This really, I was mostly excited about these. I recently got the black toes as well. I don't know about the breads. I'm still undecided on those. I've had them in the cart, about to pull the trigger on them a few times, and I'm like, I don't know if I want them that badly, but. It's like, how often am I going to wear those shoes? And that's kind of how when I buy shoes, that's kind of how I judge it. It's like, how often am I going to wear these, you know? But then again, I've got, I don't know how many Jordans now that I have. I'll have to count them again. It's not a lot. I don't have like a room full, you know, but I really like these. These are something I do plan on wearing out. I just really, really like these. I was a little bit undecided on them when they first launched. And, you know, they were kind of hard to get, I guess, the way they released them. So I can't remember if it was right after the Union launch or something like that. I just went on, I guess, GOAT. I went on GOAT and just bought them because I was like, I just want them. And before, if the price skyrockets, and I want to say it was like, I'll have to look, but I feel like it was maybe $460 something at the time, you know, before the fees and all that. So, but man, that is just a good looking shoe. Such a good looking shoe. All right, there's the hang tag. Sure you've seen that by now. It says Union. So I don't know. A little bit of the glue sticking out. Let's see. What are they supposed to smell like when they're... I don't know. Are they supposed to smell like... These don't really have like that new shoe smell. They kind of have a chemical smell. So does that mean they're fake? I can't remember. I thought there was something that meant they're supposed to be like the smell. If the smell wasn't quite right. Why is this stuff sticking to this? No. This one is, but that hang tag is awesome. I love that light blue with it. That's so cool. But man, it's still a good looking shoe either way. You know what? How much does that Nigel smell? Let's see. About the same. So yeah, well, whatever. I don't think I ever give my shoes the smell test. The only reason I'm doing that with these is because I didn't get these directly from Nike. So I got these through resale, and the old Hong Kong specials up here scare me. So, but I guess if in 6 months they disintegrate on me when I'm walking down the street or whatever. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna have to get some tape or something and kind of lint brush that off. But it's kind of it's very like a fuzzy kind of cotton, or I don't know if that's suede. I don't know what that is, but stuff is sticking to it. So anyway, man, these are good looking though. Gosh, these are good looking. Here, put them on top of these Bordeaux's up here. I just have the box up here because I like the box. Yeah. Here, I'll put the other one on this black toe box. All right. Yeah, not too bad. Not too shabby. All right. Let's see. Got the assurance of authenticity. I bet. That and $1 will buy you a cup of coffee, huh? All right. Let's see. What else? I don't remember what else I got. Where are these from? Adidas. Did I buy some Adidas? Good Lord. My memory is gone. Oh, yes. Okay. Yes. Now I remember. Yeah, I was kind of excited about these, and then I watched the wear testers video on them, and then I wasn't as excited. So these are the Adizero Evo SLM. So, but they are good looking shoes in my opinion though. Look at that. Yeah, who cares about inbox? Let's get them out of the box. Just got the typical tag there. So, but Chris on Wear Testers was saying that the tongue was garbage, and I was like, okay. It is very thin, so maybe that is a thing, but I don't know. I didn't buy these shoes with the expectation that I would be, I guess, living in them all the time. But man, I really love the way that looks. It's got that toe that kicked up. Let's see if we can. I don't know if I'm in frame here. Let's see. There we go. I think that's it. But so, all right. Man, that is really cool. I really, really like that. That's just a good looking shoe in my opinion. Very light, very spongy. That I like. So I don't know. Just have to get these things on feet and kind of see. And I'm planning on making some like styling videos. That's like the bulk of what I do on the channel. What the hell is that? Are there two of those? Yeah, there is. Okay, I guess it's some little mark that they... Oh well, no big deal. They're just, these are simple shoes, but I mean for 150 bucks, I think that's what these were. Like it's, I don't know. I expect something for 150 bucks. So, but I guess in the sneaker market, that's on the low end, you know. Anyway, super cool. Got the little 3 stripes on the back. I love the big chunky 3 stripes, how it's on both sides. I just love that. Let's see. So we got this view. That's so cool. Got the Add a Zero on the, or that little tongue strap there, whatever that is, fastener. I don't know. But man, so cool. No, let me do it. I screwed it up. Do it this way. Oh, the stupid tag. Okay. That's so cool, man. I like that so much. All right, so put these back. Is this right? How do you do this? How do you pack shoes? I don't know. That, I guess. Doesn't really matter. Okay, so I got those. Those are done. Okay, these are... Oh, these are from Nike, so do these have a pull tab, or is this just that? I noticed the pull tabs, if they have them, which these don't have them. Let me see if I can manage to not cut my fingers off. This is a pretty sharp knife here. Okay. So, yeah, that's gotta be, these have to be the other React X Rejuvenators. A little bit better angle here. Oh, yeah. So they're, okay, these are the gray ones. This is, so the other ones were two-tone. See, I thought they were all black with the lime green, but I like that better. I actually like that better with them being two-tone versus all black. See, that's so cool right there. So the two-tone, and then you have... let me get the other one. Damn it. Okay. Yeah. And let me... What do I do with that knife? All right. Let me get rid of this. I'm sick of this. Okay. So yeah, that's cool. So it's basically... One's got a touch of... You know, they got black on the bottom, kind of a gradient effect into the black with the lime green swoosh, and then you've got the gray ones, which I thought these were all black for some reason. I did not realize they were two-tone, but oh well, whatever. I still like it. Still very cool. Damn, you could like even switch these up if you wanted. You could like wear one on one foot, one on the other, because the grays are pretty close. I mean, this is a little bit darker, I guess, because of how they did the paint. But man, super cool. So two pairs of the Rejuvenates. The only other ones I would like to get are kind of the bone, I guess the bone or sand colored ones. And then I actually had the orange green ones. It was a like a early, you know, like a restock, and I I use Soul Retriever, and so I got the notification. I immediately went, and what happened was there was a bunch coming through at one time, and I saw lime green, and the little banner dropped down on my phone. I tapped it, and I didn't even look at the color, and before I knew it, they were like, "Hey, the orange ones are on your way. You know, we received your order." And when I saw the email, I saw that they were orange, and I just messaged them back, said, "Hey, can you please cancel this, because I'm not going to wear orange shoes. I'm just not going to wear these bright orange things. I'm not going to do it." And so they were like, "Yeah, we'll." It's like I thought I was clicking on the green ones. I did not. I just didn't realize. I thought I was getting the green ones. I don't want orange ones, so I canceled the order on the orange ones. And I've tried to get the green ones a couple times. Every time I go in, my size is gone. So anyway, super cool. Pull the other one out, just make sure everything's okay. Yeah, nothing too. Yeah, I mean these I do plan, because I pretty much live in shoes like this. You know, I'm a big Croc guy. I love my Croc slides. My main go-to slides would be my Crocs or slides, which I've got Echo slides. I've got I'm actually wearing my Mellow Recovery slides right now, so I can compare it a little bit to my Croc. But you know, these are super comfortable. I've got the Echo slides are probably the most comfortable I've ever had on my feet. But I'm really excited about these because I think these are what's in the Vomeros, if I'm not mistaken. This foam, this ReactX foam or whatever it is. So anyway, I'm super excited about that. But I really am happy with these because it's like a clog meets sneaker. You know, that was what kind of drew me to these. And I mean, they cannot keep these things on the shelf right now. Like, people are going nuts for these, and it's like, man, like, we're just dropping the money on these things. But anyway, it's fun, it's an exciting time, it's a cool year so far. So hopefully you're having fun in your sneaker collecting with 2025. I know I am. Perhaps I'm having too much, but so cool, so cool. I don't remember what this is at all. Oh yeah, now I know. Now I know what it is. See, this is another. Well, no, it's just the way they taped it. But okay, no worries. It's just the way they taped it. Oof. These I were really excited about. So I'm hoping. So far, everything's been pretty good. Nothing's looked bad. You know, I still can't help but be a little cynical or skeptical rather about the bike, the Nigel Sylvesters and the Unions, but you know, when you buy resale, you kind of take that gamble. Sometimes you don't really know if what you're getting is legit. So I may take those to a local shop and see if they can authenticate them. It's just how I am. What does that say? Okay, sorry, my camera was saying something on it. All right. So, by now, I don't know if you've seen these. You probably have. Brooks, Jeff Staples, collab. Oof. I'm really excited about these, though. I'm just really excited about these. So, sorry, my camera's doing weird stuff and I'm trying to figure out what it's telling me. Making sure I'm actually still recording or not. I may have to go back and, oh my gosh. See, I thought this was more red, but this is kind of almost like a coral meets, well, not so much coral, but it's definitely pink, in the pink family. I didn't realize that. I thought it was more red. Oh well, I guess it's not. Is my mic still working? I don't know if my mic is still working. Okay, I'm probably just on here now, so hopefully the audio. Let's see. Okay, yeah, my mic is dead. All right, hopefully it's picking up on the good audio. So if not, then I'll have to figure it out. But they don't put any paper in these. Any shoe trees. So these I got directly. Okay, you get a separate pair of laces. I don't know. I'm kind of curious. Yeah, I kind of like the laces. But then again, I kind of like the black ones. I don't know. I don't know about the laces though. I'll probably just stick with the black or what comes in it. Man, there's no paper in here though. Anyway, these feel incredibly soft. I've never had a pair of Brooks, so I'm really excited about these. But yeah, so there's the other laces. Got the pigeon there on the tongue. It's the Adrenaline. What's the name of these again? Staple and Adrenaline GTS4. But man, it's a good looking shoe though. I don't know. I guess in the pictures, I thought it was much more red than it was. So, and then there's the other side. But these are good looking. I will say I like these a lot. I really, really, really like these a lot. I think my neighbor's out doing something. Okay. Man, I like these. I don't know how to feel about, because I was kind of I thought they were red. So I don't know, but so you get the GTS right there, the Brooks right there. Man, that's really, really cool. So there they are together. Yeah, I really like that. And then you've got the little staple tab right there. Man, these look really, really good. Lots of little kind of translucent hits around kind of the midsole, I guess, but yeah. Anyway, I don't know. Probably a bad sneaker reviewer, but yeah, I really, really like these. And then you've got, yeah, definitely geared, I would say, towards running and lifestyle. I don't think I'm gonna be running in these. I don't know yet. I'll have to figure. I don't know. I don't have to figure it out. But I don't know if the Brooks or something. When I get shoes like this that are predominantly, I say this is, well, these aren't predominantly white, but they have a lot of white on them. I can't help but be kind of somewhat OCD about. I get weirded out about getting them dirty, and I'm always wanting to clean them. So I don't know. I don't know what these are going for in resale right now, but I kind of want to look and see. It might just be worth flipping them if it's worth it. But man, these are cool. These are really, really cool. I did not realize that was pink though. I really thought that was more red. That's so weird. I guess I need to change the colors on my monitor because these look red. Or they looked red on the computer. So, okay, I'm confused about something. Is this double? Oh, okay. So all the laces are here. Oh, they even say staple on the end there. I don't know if you can see that, but they say staple on the end of the lace. And then so both sets for both shoes is in here. Oh, that's cool. The little hint on the you can see that little pigeon. That's pretty cool. Let's see here. It's a cool little detail there on the midsole. Let's see, does it come out? We can see what the midsole actually looks like. Okay, so it's just that. You know, it says the Brooks and then shows the staple, the pigeon, and all of that. Seattle, Washington, USA, established in 1914. Didn't know that. The only thing I knew about Brooks was my parents wear them. Ortholite. They get those thick, chunky sole Brooks from like Academy or whatever. And they love them. You know, they're like, oh yeah, they swear by Brooks. So I never actually owned a pair of Brooks. I have a handful of New Balance that I mostly wear. I would say that's probably what I wear the most is New Balance. And then I have Vans, my Crocs, my slides, my Adidas slides, and then like some Nike Air Maxes that I tend to wear. Those are kind of all my go-to, and I hardly touch my J's. I tend to treat those more for like special occasions. So, anywho, anyway, I like the simple packaging that they use. This is really cool. Let's see. These are really, really cool, man. Wow, I really love these. Let's see, did I put these? I don't have. I'm not gonna worry about that right now. I guess I've got the one left. Let's see. Yeah, I'm thoroughly confused. I don't know what these are. No, what are these? This is crazy. Are these, what do I think they are? So, there's the box. Yeah, they sure are. Wait a minute, I have two of these? Oh, that's right. Okay, so here, I'll show you. I ended up with two pairs of these. By now you've seen these. Foam posits, the Black and Bolt foam posits. Why is my camera struggling to focus? Okay. Sorry, my camera doesn't know what it wants to do. So what ended up happening is I won 2 raffles on these. I got one with Hibbett, and then the other one was Foot Locker, which is where these are from. And I thought, okay, so they weren't able to cancel these now that I remember. That's what it was, because I don't need 2 pairs of foam posits, so I'll just, I'll take them back to Foot Locker and swap them out for something else, because I don't need to double up on these. But anyway, these are really cool. I like these. For me, this is something far more practical than a Galaxy foam posit. I know the Galaxy foam posits were all the rage. I know people went buck wild for those. These have been selling pretty consistently. I see restocks almost daily on these, so they're obviously selling. They're, and they clearly, I guess, made a lot of them compared to the Galaxies. I didn't even try on the Galaxies because I was like, I'm not going to wear those. They would have been cool to have, but that's why I put the money into the Nigels and the Union LAs, because it was like I didn't hit on Black Cats this year. I didn't hit on Flu Games. I didn't hit on the Cool. I didn't even try for Cool Grays. I may pick up a pair of Cool Grays later. It's not that I don't like them. It's just there was other stuff to get, and I don't need a pair of high tops that look like Lego bricks. It just, you know what I mean? Like, gray is cool. The gray and white is totally a practical color to wear, but I'm not really going to go out of my way to wear those a lot. These here, though, I love these. This right here is my vibe. This is when it comes to foam posit, this is exactly what I'm all about right here. Mostly solid black shoe with these neon green hits. That right there is my jam. And these are just a total vibe. I love these. So I'm super excited to have these, really. Oh, these have actual shoe trees on them. That's cool. But I already have another pair of these, so I'll just look and see which one had the best quality, and either return to Hibbett or return to Foot Locker. But I certainly don't need two pairs of foam posits. Yeah, these are really cool. So if you haven't seen these, the little penny logo there, or the 1 cent logo rather. Little lime green, almost looks like a ribbon snake, or whatever that, like, you see those black snakes with the green stripes on them. Anyway, this looks really cool though. I love it because it's just like murdered out, other than the neon green. I love that. That's when I saw these, I was like, okay, I'm gonna get those for sure. And I didn't even have to mess with sneakers because I'd already won the 1 raffle. These might be the ones that go back. This has the weird
I don't know. There's like some exposed glue right there, or at least that's what it looks like. Yeah. Anyway, I'll have to look at the other pair and see which ones look the best. But anyway, I didn't even try for these on sneakers because I'd already won the Hibbett raffle, and then it was like a couple of days later that said, "Hey, your new order's on the way," or something like that. Your order's on the way for Foot Locker. I was like, "What are you talking? I didn't buy anything for Foot Locker." And then when I dug into it, it was these. I was like, "Oh, come on!" So I sent a message that said, "Hey, I already hit on these, and I don't need a second pair." So I guess they conveniently either didn't get it or just didn't bother. So I was like, "That's okay. Good thing for return policies. I'll just go ahead and take one back." But man, I love these. I can't wait to wear these. I'm really excited about these. Just obviously, I wouldn't say they're the most practical, but I don't care. These are really, really cool. It's like you've got a bit of a. I would say that with the neon green, of course, reminds me of summer, but I don't know if I see foam posits as a summer shoe. Maybe, I don't know. But anyway, so cool. Just the whole technology behind these and the way that they're done. I guess that's the carbon plate and all that. Anyway, just super cool looking shoes, and super excited about having all of these. I mean, all of these have been great. So let's see what we got here. We do a final look of that's right there. I am bummed that Goat screwed me out of my experience of opening the Nigel box. I really wanted to undo the blue strap and unwrap them out of the plastic, but they took that away from me. So just doing a little lineup here. Guess I've got all the right foot here. Well, there you have it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 pairs of shoes. This is everything for the last 2 weeks. So it's like a pair of shoes for a full week to cover every day of the week. So anyway, I know there's some other stuff coming. I just forget. I buy too many shoes. I buy too much, but I really like that. The tumbled leather. I really like that one. It's like the catch, man. I don't know what that does, but I've seen people do it to try to authenticate a real pair of sneakers. Anyway, super cool, super cool. So not a bad unboxing, not a bad 2 weeks worth of footwear here. Can't wait to do these. These right here are just never really. As soon as I saw these, this is one of those shoes I didn't think I would get either. I just thought, this will be one of those shoes. It'll go right to resale. It'll be unattainable, and I don't know. I haven't even looked up like really what it's going for. Say on StockX, but so yeah, 10.5 right now is going for $235, and they were at $175. So the resale is not stupid high on these. And I paid the $175, $180 plus tax. But damn, those are cool. Brooks Hyperion Elite. Anyway, this is basically what I do all day. I just look at sneakers, and then of course I get sidetracked. But I'm very happy with the unboxing. You can tell I don't do this a whole. This is the first unboxing video I've ever made, and I was kind of saving them all up over the last couple of weeks, and I just got these two in the last couple of days. So these were the most recent ones I was kind of waiting on, and yeah, I am super thrilled here with having these. This is really cool. These right here, I love the look of these. They look even better in hand. Same with the Nigel too. That suede there. I don't know if you can see. See that? Man, that looks so cool. So cool. The laces, the netting. They're supposed to be like 3M or something like that, or at least something reflective in here. Not seeing it right now, I would say, but definitely definitely a cool and good looking shoe, no doubt. I mean, airbag, everything looks on. So I don't know, I really like it. But anyway, I've rambled on enough. This video is now 55 minutes, so not a bad unboxing. I really like what transpired here today. I hope you enjoyed this unboxing, and hopefully you got some of these shoes yourself, and if not, hopefully you will if you so want to. And with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. Thanks so much.